gal.
Hi, my name is Clarissa Thompson, and while I may look like I just wandered into the bookstore at the same time that I came into town to get my lunchtime soup, I am actually a college professor. I work at the University of Maine at Farmington in the secondary and middle education department. I teach classes in young adult literature, content literacy, and various methods classes for prospective teachers. And I'm just going to give you a few of my key points you need to know about from the Common Core State Standards. So the first thing you need to know is that the Common Core State Standards want kids reading more, and even more than that, they want them reading complex texts. So complex texts can be measured in a variety of ways. As readers, I think we all know how to think about texts and their complexity. So that's the first point. The second point is that kids need to be reading more informational texts. The Common Core thinks about text in two ways: literary texts or literature, your traditional stories, poems, drama, and then informational texts, which can mean a huge range of things, but examples would be essays, biographies, memoirs, journalism, opinion pieces, argumentation, various forms of nonfiction. So the amount of reading that students need to do in the informational area needs to increase dramatically. And then, of course, they need to be reading complex informational texts. The third thing is that all teachers own this, not just English teachers. Traditionally, we think of English language arts teachers as being the people that are really committed to text, but the Common Core really demands that science, social studies, history, that's bad, science, social studies, history, health, business, various what they call technical subjects, they all own this effort to increase kids' reading. So I've brought a couple of examples. Bomb by Steve Schenken, which my 12-year-old read recently and loved. Amelia Lost by Candace Fleming, which I actually just read some sections of out loud to my students. It's constructed or structured in a really interesting way with back and forth information, kind of biographical about her life, but also across the day and the window in which she disappeared, a very up-close look at that particular day. And then the third example that I have, again, these are examples of informational texts and the kind of text that we want to be increasing students' reading of. Charles and Emma Darwin's Leap of Faith, National Book Award finalist, really deals with the issues of religion and science that Emma and Charles addressed in their marriage and the tension that existed for them around that.
Thank you, Clarissa. You are a rock star.
I try.